Dialogue 1 of the Dialogues of the Sea Gods by Lucian, translated by Howard Williams. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit librivox.org. Doris ridicules the figure and manners of Polyphemus, the lover of Galatea. Doris read by phone.
Galatea, read by Anita Slumba Martinez.
A handsome lover, my dear Galatea, that Cilician shepherd they say is so madly in love with you.
Don't sneer, Doris, for he is Poseidon's son, whatever he may be like.
What then, if he were even the son of Zeus himself, and showed so savage and uncouth a figure, and most unsightly all of his uglinesses, possessed only one eye, do you imagine his birth would at all avail him in comparison with his shape?
Not even his uncouthness and his savageness, as you call it, is without its charm, for it gives him a manly air, and his eye becomes his forehead, and sees not less than if there were two.
You seem, Galatea, to consider your Polyphemus not as the courting, but as the courted one. Such are your praises of him.
Courted, no, but I cannot endure that excessive proclivity of yours to finding fault, and you others seem to me to do it from envy, because when some time ago he was tending his flocks and had a glimpse of us from his cliff, as we were sporting upon the shore at the foot of Etna, where it extends between the mountain and the sea, he did not even look at you others, whereas I appeared to him as the most beautiful of all of us, and so he kept his eye upon me alone. It is this that vexes you, for it is a proof that I am superior and deserving to be loved, while you other nymphs have been neglected.
If you appear beautiful to the eyes of a keeper of sheep and to a fellow who wants an eye, do you suppose you are an object of envy? And besides, what else had he to commend in you than your white skin? And that, I suppose, because he is accustomed to cheese and milk. Everything, therefore, resembling those things he considers beautiful. For as to other charms, whenever you wish to discover what you are really like, stoop from some rock when the sea is calm, over the water, and behold yourself to be nothing else than an exceedingly white skin. And that is not commended unless, too, there is colour to set it off.
Yet I, so purely white as I am, nevertheless have a lover, though it's only he, whereas there is not one of you whom either shepherd or sailor or boatman praises, and my Polyphemus, among other merits, is also musical.
Hold your tongue, Galatea. We heard his singing, when but now he came serenading to you. So may Aphrodite be my friend, one would have imagined an ass was braying. And his very lyre, what a thing it was! The bare skull of a stag, and the horns served as handles, and he bridged them, and fitted in the strings, without even twisting them round a peg, and then began to perform some horribly unmusical and unmelodious melody, himself roaring out one thing, and his lyre accompanying him to something else, so that we could not even restrain our laughter at that fine love ditty. Why, Echo would not even return any reply to his bellowing, loquacious as she is, but was ashamed to appear to imitate his uncouth, ridiculous music. And then the amiable creature was carrying in his arms, for a plaything, a bear's cub, resembling himself in shagginess. Who, pray, would not envy you, my Galatea, such a lover?
Do you then, my dear Doris, show us your own adorer, who is doubtless handsomer and more of a musician and better skilled in performing on the cithara?
Nay, I have no adorer, nor do I pride myself on being admired. But as for your Cyclops, such as he is, with the rank odour of a he-goat, a cannibal, as they say, and who feeds upon strangers who come to his country, may he be yours and welcome, and may you fully return his affection. End of Dialogue 1.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?